The crash was anything but gentle. When the escape pod slammed into the alien planet's surface, the impact rattled every bone in Captain Elias Grant's body. Smoke filled the cramped interior, and the acrid smell of burning circuitry stung his nostrils. He coughed, his vision swimming as he fumbled for the release lever. The pod door hissed open, and he tumbled out onto the soft, moss-like ground. Elias groaned, pushing himself up onto his knees. His head throbbed, and his uniform was singed in several places. He glanced back at the pod, now a smoldering wreck. The rest of his crew was gone, lost when their ship, the SS Horizon, had been caught in a freak ion storm. He was alone. The planet was unlike anything he'd ever seen. The sky was a deep shade of violet, with two suns casting an eerie golden light over the landscape. Towering crystalline trees swayed gently in the breeze, their translucent leaves chiming like wind chimes. The air was thick with the scent of something sweet and floral, almost intoxicating. Elias took a deep breath, forcing himself to focus. Survival was his priority now. He needed shelter, water, and a way to signal for help. But as he surveyed the alien terrain, he realized he wasn't alone. A figure emerged from the shadows of the crystalline trees. At first, Elias thought his eyes were playing tricks on him. The creature, no, the being, was unlike anything he'd ever encountered. She was humanoid, but her skin shimmered with an iridescent hue, shifting between shades of blue and silver. Her hair, long and flowing, seemed to glow faintly, as if lit from within. Her eyes were large and almond-shaped, with pupils that sparkled like starlight. She was breathtaking. Elias froze, unsure whether to reach for his sidearm or raise his hands in surrender. But the alien made no hostile moves. Instead, she tilted her head, studying him with a curious expression. Who are you?" Elias asked, his voice hoarse. The alien's lips curved into a gentle smile. She raised a slender hand, and a soft melodic sound filled the air. It wasn't speech, at least not in any language Elias recognized, but somehow he understood her. "Welcome, traveler. You are safe here." Elias blinked in astonishment. "You can communicate with me?" She nodded, her expression warm and reassuring. "I am Lyra, guardian of this world. You are far from home, human." "Lyra," Elias repeated, the name rolling off his tongue like a melody. "I'm Elias. My ship was destroyed. I don't know if anyone else survived." Lyra's eyes softened with sympathy. I will help you." Over the next few days, Lyra guided Elias through the alien landscape. She showed him how to drink from the bioluminescent streams that crisscrossed the terrain, their waters cool and refreshing. She taught him which fruits were safe to eat, their flavors unlike anything he'd ever tasted. Sweet, tangy, and somehow comforting. But it wasn't just survival skills that Lyra shared. She showed him the wonders of her world. They walked through fields of glowing flowers that sang in harmony with the wind. They climbed to the top of a crystal mountain, where the view stretched endlessly, a tapestry of colors and light. Elias found himself drawn to Lyra in ways he couldn't explain. Her presence was calming, her touch electric. She seemed to understand him in ways no one else ever had. And yet, there was an air of mystery about her, something she wasn't telling him. One evening, as they sat by a crackling fire made from the strange resinous wood of the crystalline trees, Elias finally worked up the courage to ask, "Lyra, why are you helping me? You don't even know me." Lyra's gaze turned distant, her iridescent skin flickering with a faint, melancholic glow. "You are not the first to come here, Elias. Others have crashed on this world, lost and afraid. I have guided them as I guide you. But none have stayed. This world is not theirs. And it is not yours. Elias frowned. What do you mean? This planet is a sanctuary, a place of healing and renewal. But it is also a prison. Those who come here cannot leave. The energy that sustains this world binds them to it. Elias's heart sank. Are you saying I'm trapped here? Lyra nodded, her expression pained. I'm sorry, Elias. I wish it were otherwise. For a moment, Elias felt a surge of despair. But then he looked at Lyra, at the kindness in her eyes, and something inside him shifted. Maybe that's not such a bad thing, he said softly. Lyra's eyes widened in surprise. You would choose to stay. Elias reached out, taking her hand in his. Her skin was warm, pulsating with a gentle energy. I've spent my whole life searching for something. I didn't even know what it was until now. But being here with you, it feels like I've found it. Lyra's breath caught, and for a moment she seemed to glow brighter. Elias, there is something you must know. I am not just the guardian of this world. I am its heart. My life force is tied to this planet. If you stay, you will be bound to me. And to this world. Elias hesitated, but only for a moment. Then I choose you. Years passed, though time seemed to lose its meaning on the alien world. Elias and Lyra built a life together, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. He learned to harness the planet's energy, using it to create a home among the crystalline trees. He even discovered a way to communicate with the planet itself, its consciousness intertwined with Lyra's. But as much as Elias loved his new life, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing. He missed his crew, his home, the stars. And though Lyra never spoke of it, he could see the sadness in her eyes whenever he gazed at the sky. One day, as they stood atop the crystal mountain, Elias turned to Lyra. There has to be a way for us to leave this world together. Lyra's expression was conflicted. The energy that binds me to this world is powerful, Elias. To leave would mean severing that connection. Could destroy me. Or worse, destroy the planet itself. Elias took her hands in his determination unwavering. We'll find a way. Together. And so they began to search. They delved into the planet's ancient archives, uncovering secrets long forgotten. They discovered a device, hidden deep within the planet's core, capable of transferring Lyra's life force into a new form, a form that could exist beyond the planet's boundaries. The process was risky, but Elias refused to give up. With Lyra's guidance, they activated the device, its energy surging through them both. For a moment, the world seemed to hold its breath. Then, in a flash of light, it was done. Lyra stood before him, her iridescent glow undimmed, but her connection to the planet severed. The world around them began to change, the crystalline trees fading as the planet's energy waned. It worked, Lyra whispered, her voice filled with awe. Elias smiled, pulling her into his arms. Now we can explore the stars together. As their ship ascended into the violet sky, Elias and Lyra looked down at the world they had left behind. It was no longer a prison, but a memory, a stepping stone to a new beginning. Hand in hand, they set a course for the stars, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. For Elias, the journey had always been about discovery. And now, with Lyra by his side, he knew the greatest adventure was just beginning.